And welcome back to Stationeers. We're doing a brutal playthrough on Europa with me, 54 Bear, and this is picking up exactly where we left off. Right, so I would have preferred to have been able to print a GPS cartridge, but unfortunately I don't have the resources yet. Well, I do, but I don't have the power reserves that would really be needed to have both things going simultaneously. So yeah, there's plenty to mine right here close to the base. Our machine, or our autolathe, is printing up the gas furnace, so I'm going to need to get some volatiles and some oxide. I also need oxide for survival hut, hab, well, not hab, but a little survival box that where we can eat and drink without having to chug down minus 150 degrees Celsius oxygen. Oh, that's not oxide. Alright, let's get the UI out of the way. I'm not going to go too far. Oh, nickel. Well, useful, but not right now. Copper. Oh, that's good. Mountain made of copper. We shall flatten it in moments. Well, we would do if we had the beefy drill. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time digging around looking. I'm just really going after surface deposits and anything that's close to the surface. Oh, I was getting some hints there. Oh, not enough. Get a little more oxide as it's here. And once the base gets properly established, then right, so towards the edge. Yeah, then we can start processing or warming up the atmospheric oxygen. But for right now, that's a non-starter. Right, so our suit battery is down to 36%. We have to be careful. I can just about make out the ores. Forgive me if you're not able to see it, but I don't want to use up another flare. Although I might have to, because I now cannot see anything. Split one, ignite it. Oh, that just dropped through the floor. Because nothing quite says health and safety like taking a lit flare, shoving it in your underpants and wearing it inside a spacesuit on a planet with 100% pure oxygen. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Apart from, you know, everything. One of the things I love about this game, you ask what could possibly go wrong, the game will show you. And if you're particularly idiotic like me, you may not actually learn from those lessons. Whoops. A bit more here. Oh, I missed a bit down there. I missed a lot more. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a full stack of it, or let's say 4 full stacks, because I'd even going with a full load of steel, I still need iron. So right, so base is that way. I'm not going to go too far, because without the GPS cartridge I will be mega pooched. What's that? Copper. Excellent. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, it's a shame we can't, or we don't start with the paint can, because I'd dearly love to change the colour of the flares. Oh, and I screwed up. I haven't picked up any volatiles. And I did not pay attention to where they were. And of course, without the headlamp, everything looks the same. What's this? Silicon. Well, we need a little more of this anyway. Okay, I don't want to run my suit battery anymore. So
hydration critical.
Yeah, and I need to get busy on a survival hut. What's this? Iron. Well, yes. Damn it. Losing more through the ground. This is going to be a bugger. Going to have the gas furnace and no way to fire it up. I did not think this through properly. Story of my life. Oh, that's the silicon. Right, so it's in this direction. Volatiles. Lovely jubbly. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Don't need that many, but I'll take what I can. I'll grab everything that is immediately in view until we are full. That will do quite nicely. Oh, and more. Right. There. And this is volatiles as well, isn't it? Yep. Jeez. Okay, let's turn this off. How are we doing power-wise? That's at nothing. That's at 22. Okay, we are sort of okay. Now I will put this, where will I put this? See, that's going to be my power stuff. The other printers will go probably here. So I think I'll put it here. Like so. Right, I don't want it so far in because the last time I tried this on Europa, I ended up with a base that was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Hot. Right. Ooh. Right, so wrench, iron sheets, welder, and iron sheets. Right, actually that's lower than I wanted, but certainly not going to change it now. Right, so I can't do a full load, so hang on one sec while I do some quick arithmetic. I have to work out 3 times 42. And my brain won't do that for me. 3 times 42, 126. So 126 iron is easy to do. So we will do, let's see, a dozen and half a dozen. Now for the moment I will continue to put small quantities in. However, when the furnace gets piped, that becomes a problem. Alright, so split half and split one. So that's 126 and 42. That should be a perfect 3-to-1 ratio, and it gives us steel. Wunderbar. Alright, let's smelt the rest of the stuff. Almost threw the volatiles in there. Would not exactly have been catastrophic, but would not have been good. Alright, there's no point in smelting the silver. Did I have... yes, I had more iron around there. Alright, so I've got a little ingot pile. I should have enough battery to be able to print the solid generator. Yeah, that's going to need copper and iron. Actually, that's not enough iron. There we go. Yeah, solid generator is quite expensive when it comes to iron. Solid generator, yeah, 50 iron. So now this we will need to babysit. 73 and, well, that's 100, so let's just swap those over right now. And I should also get busy on a little survival hut. Let's close off those so I don't mess them up. Right, iron sheets and welder.
Power critical.
Actually, I also want iron frames because I think I might do it as a separate little thing. See, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there will do. They'll have to do. Alright, so I'm going to need some walls. So this will become the airlock into the hab when it gets done. How far are we doing? 62. Alright, we should be picking up some charge from this. Okay, does that have anything in it? Only copper. Iron, good. Walls, I will want 5. Alright, so we'll do window there, wall there, wall there, and wall there. Okay, there's my solid generator. Don't have anything to run through it right now. Let's see. Gold. Don't have much. Upright wind turbine. I need some iron. 2. Okay. And it's almost morning time. So when the sun rises, I'll consider that time to sign off, and I will continue to try and do these episodes one day at a time and see how that works. I might lose a little bit of continuity because I don't always carry on right from where I let off. Alright, so I'm going to want one piece of glass. And there's sunrise. Just the one piece of glass, Vasily. Ooh. Alright, so that was the fourth sunrise of the sun coming up the horizon and going right behind Jupiter. Because it is a very thoughtful Jupiter, it has a big fat ass, and it is completely in the way. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. Used almost half of the flares so far. Right, and that's in the wrong place. Dump. Oh, no. That I will put.
Temperature low. Temperature critical.
Yeah, that's telling me I'm out of juice. So.
Temperature low.
Yes, I know temperature's low, and there's a wind turbine. Excellent.
Power low.
Alright, let's get that wired in. Alright, so that will hopefully generate something. Let's store the glass there. How are we doing power-wise? Alright, that's picking up. So they'll both be picking up. Let's do another one.
Health low.
Yep. Right, so 2 straights and a joiner. Easiest way to do this, I think, is there's probably a more efficient way of doing this with the cabling. Oh crap, yeah, I'm not on the right line even. Alright, so that will power that up. I do need some pipes. I can get 6, which is the number that I need.
Power critical. Temperature low. Temperature critical.
And just like that, the poor man's passive vent. Right. So we should be good. As long as we have power in that APC. Right, get down to a vacuum. Turn that off.
Oxygen low.
Okay, I will need a quick battery swap.
Temperature low.
Open this. Gives us 9 kPa of warm stuff. So a few bits of this. And we're okay for breathing. Put that up there, unlock and open. I don't like pushing the health down this low, but sometimes with a brutal start you really don't have a choice. Okay, so that takes care of that bit. The next bit is I think 2 pipe segments is enough. Now we've got the vent pre-wired, so remember to close the helmet and we will preserve this stuff. Now unfortunately it will get cold. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, there is, but I don't have the time to do it. There it is. But I will call that for this episode. We are well into the second morning. We should still be getting solar from that. I could spend the time adjusting it, but we need to swap batteries and do all that other fun stuff. Join me for some more shenanigans, if you will. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. 54 Bear out.